G'day. This is Charlie, and I'm coming to you today from my locals community with your daily dose of business inspiration. Come on over and join me at askcharlyleetham.locals.com. You can join the community for free. You can become a supporter and access supporter-only content, join the conversations and start your own conversations. And also by becoming a supporter, you do help me keep creating content like this, like my podcasts and like my tutorials. Today is episode number, let me just check, because I know I'm getting through them, 148. And we're talking about finding motivation in your mission. Now, I got to say, I kind of hate some of the corporate word bingo that goes on here, right? The jargon that gets used. I wasn't going to say corporate word bingo. I was going to use something else, which is a very Australian term, and it might get me censored, so I'm not going to use that. But I kind of hate some of these terms that come up when you're talking about this stuff. But in the long run, it's the stuff that you find when you're out there and you're looking at, what does all this mean? What is a mission? Why do I have to have a mission when I'm in business? Well, we're going to talk about why having a mission when you're in business is important. And I don't mean a mission like you're going to change the world or you're going to go out and convert all these people to something. A mission is a driving force behind you. And it's important when you're in business to know why you're in business. Now, if you're in business just to make money, okay, that's fine. I think in the long term, though, that's going to probably wear thin and it's going to wear out for you. You're going to finding motivation and keeping motivation going difficult. So having a clear mission and purpose for your business or what you want to achieve when you're in business is really, really important. It provides a solid foundation for your business decisions. It helps to ensure that every action you take aligns with your core values and long-term vision. Not only the core values and long-term vision for the company, because your company's mission should also align with your core values and your long-term vision for your life. So particularly as small businesses. If you're bigger businesses, if you're a corporate business, it's a bit different. But for our small business owners, if our core mission for our business is completely opposed to what our core mission and our core values are for our personal stuff, we're not going to be successful. I'm going to say that right now. You're not going to be successful. You might be successful for a very short period, but in the long term, I think you'll find that failure is in the books for you. So understanding why you're in business, what the mission for your business is. I can give you an example of one shortly. And it's just going to keep you motivated. It's going to keep you on track. The guiding vision, it serves as a guiding star. It's your North Star. It helps you stay focused on what truly matters. It prevents distraction from short-term gains that don't necessarily align with the overall vision, and it ensures that every effort contributes to the long-term objectives. Now here I'm actually going to reference Next Level University, Next Level Nation with Kevin Palmieri and Alan Lazarus. They often talk about when they were starting up and it was getting up to Christmas and money's tight, and Kevin turned to Alan, and you can find this on their podcast. They talk about this a lot. Kevin turns to Alan and says, look, why don't we just go out and talk to our mentor and get a loan, and they'll give us a loan and we can run our business and we can have Christmas. I can buy my wife or my girlfriend at the time a Christmas present, because at the moment I can't afford to buy Christmas presents. And Alan said, no, we're not doing that. We're going to do this way because this is what drives us. Now, at the time, that was a really hard decision. It was really difficult for them, but they look back now, and when you hear them talk about it now, they're like, yeah, that was absolutely the right decision, because we were able to be true to ourselves. We were able to be true to the vision that we have for our business. If we'd gone and taken a loan from someone, we may, not necessarily will have, we may have been enticed to do things for the short-term gain so we could pay that loan back. By doing it ourselves, we've been able to get some long-term growth, long-term success, and we have a better feeling about it for ourselves. So that's one thing about a guiding vision. It also helps you build a strong culture. So if you're building a team, and I encourage everyone to build a team, because you can't run a business on your own. You need a team around you to support you. And when you've got a mission and you know what that is, and you start to tell your people what that mission is, it helps them to become part of that culture. It also helps you choose the right people to bring into your business, because you know they're going to help you meet that mission, not just get money through the door. And yeah, okay, get money through the door is part of what business is about, but it's not the driving force. Well, it's not the only driving force for it. So how does having that mission, and I've spoken already a little bit about this, goodness gracious, I've got to slow down. Fuel motivation. A mission-driven business taps into the motivation, which is far more powerful and sustainable than the extrinsic rewards. When employees or team members and leaders are driven by meaningful purpose, their work becomes more fulfilling and engaging. So what all I'm saying there, and all these notes are telling me, is that when you're working towards something that has a personal meaning to you, it means more. It's more. There's just more to it. Just psychologically, it works for you. It also helps you develop your resilience. Here I'm talking a lot about resilience at the moment. Business is about, yesterday was talking about persistence. Today I'm talking about motivation. And in both episodes, I've spoken about being resilient. It's about being able to face adversity and know that it's okay. This is just part of it. I have this bigger goal in mind. I've got this bigger mission in mind of what I want to achieve and what my business is about. And it helps you keep commitment, and it helps build commitment within your team, within yourself, even within your customers and your suppliers. I can't tell you how many customers come back to me and say, we come back to you because you've got such a great attitude towards doing business with us and towards looking after your customers. I've had suppliers say to me, we want to do business with you because we can see you. We want you to look after this particular set of customers because we know you will. We know that you really care about them. We can talk about some strategies to develop and communicate your mission. I'm just going to gloss over them though, because they really come down to the same thing that I talk about all the time. Involve your team. Let your team help you develop your mission or have input into mission. If you've already set your mission, you've got a team coming on board, tell them what it is, get them to tell you what they think it means, let them have some ownership in it. Clear and concise communication. I think I say that every time we talk about doing things and building teams and working within your business and within your customers. Clear and concise communication. Make sure you communicate your mission clearly and consistently. Ensure that it's visible in your workplace, it's integrated into your policies, and it's regularly reinforced through meetings and internal communications. Now, I don't mean, these wishy-washy corporatized missions that you see. Our mission is to, I don't know, green the world, or just the generic things that you see. And I'm going to give you a really good example of a mission in a minute. Because once you get your mission, like my mission is to help small business owners succeed using through the use of technology in their business. That's part of my mission statement. And align your goals and your actions. So you need to go back through all of your objectives and your goals for your business and make sure that they actually support what your mission says, or that your mission supports what your goals says. If you've got a misalignment there, you need to go back and look, well, is it my mission that's wrong, or is it my goals that's wrong? What can I do to bring those back into alignment? Now, I do have a story for you. I keep talking about the fact that I have a story for you, so I better share it. This one is a company called Tom's Shoes. I was unaware of it, but according to the research I've done, Tom's Shoes was funded by Blake Mycoskie, and their mission was to improve lives through business. The company's mission, one for one, promised that every pair of shoes sold a pair would be given to a child in need. Now that is really, that is a great mission. And the reason it's a great mission is there's a couple of reasons for it. There's a couple of reasons it's a good mission. First of all, it's an inspirational mission, right? For every pair of shoes we sell, we're going to give one to a child in need. Now that's fantastic. It tugs at the heartstrings. I'd go buy shoes because I know that my pair of shoes is going to help someone else out. That's fantastic. But it's also very, like, if I look at it just from an analytical point of view, that's a really clearly written mission. For every pair of shoes we sell, we are donating one pair to a child in need. Really clear mission. It's got a really defined outcome. It has impact. It also is going to attract a certain type of clientele. It's not going to attract everyone. There are some people going to say, oh, I don't care about that. But it's going to attract a certain type of clientele, and that I will guarantee that that type of mission will generate recurring business, particularly with shoes. I mean, if you buy, women love buying shoes. I think I've got 3 pairs of shoes at the moment, but I used to love buying shoes. I had a whole wardrobe full. And that type of mission is just fantastic. So what do you guys think? Do you have a mission for your business? Do you think it's just a corporate whatever? Do you think it's just rubbish that gets thrown around? Do you think that it's not being misused, but it's not being used appropriately by businesses when they say this is our mission statement? Because they don't understand what the mission statement should be. What do you think? Have you got one? Are you going to do one after this? Are you not going to bother about it? I'd love to know your thoughts. I'd love to know your feedback. I'd love to know where your challenges are with it, or your successes. Have you had successes in setting a mission statement? Let me know. Come across to Locals, askcharlyleetham.locals.com. Join the conversation there, and let's see where we can go with it. Also, please remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the notification bell so you find out when I do put up more content. If you can leave a review, it helps. Positive reviews are fantastic. I would love positive reviews because that tells people that my content is valuable and useful. Negative reviews, or reviews that are, let's say, constructive reviews, are also appreciated because it helps me hone my content to help you better. Thanks, guys, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.